Hi guys. Long time no see or talk to. I'm making a quick video and I'm sorry it's kind of dark. I'm in a dim room right now. But anyways, I'm going to make this quick and to the point. Um, God is speaking to me right now and I feel like I need to share this. This is very important and urgent. The Lord led me to the book of Jeremiah and I'm reading from my grandmother's old Bible that she used to do her Bible study in. And I was led to a couple verses right away. When I opened her Bible to Jeremiah, there were lines already lined and, highlighted, I should say. Sorry, I'm tired. But I went to the book of Jeremiah, and the first place I went was Jeremiah 5. But as I was reading through, I stopped, and what stood out to me the most is Jeremiah 1:13. And it says, "The word of the Lord came to me again and said, 'What do you see?' I see a boiling pot tilting away from the north," I answered. The Lord said to me, "From the north disaster will be poured out on all who live in the land. I am about to summon all the people of the northern kingdoms, declares the Lord." The word "about" just jumped out at me right away. And then if you go on to read, it's God saying, "Their kingdoms will come and set up their thrones in the entrance of the gates of Jerusalem. They will come against all her surrounding walls and against all the towns of Judah. I will pronounce my judgments on my people because of their wickedness in forsaking me, in burning incense to other gods, and in worshiping what their hands have made." So obviously, worshiping what their hands have made also stood out to me, and that was an emphasis of God saying the things of luxury of this world. Your clothes, your food, the things you buy like big screen TVs, those types of things. We, God's people, all of us, but his chosen people, the Jews and the Israelites, are hardcore worshiping other things other than God, and that specifically jumped out at me. But as I was reading it, I was wondering, because I'm not really good with geography, I never have been. I had to look at the countries that were above north of Israel, and as soon as I saw a map, I realized God spoke to me and said, Turkey is giving Lebanon things. I don't know what type of things, but Turkey is giving Lebanon things. I feel like it's missiles of some sort. Turkey is giving and feeding Lebanon things to use against Israel. So when the time is right, it will happen. But it's not Lebanon's equipment, it's Turkey. Because it's almost like they're trying to make sure that they don't run out of ammunition since they're right on the border. I think it's missiles. I'm not quite sure. But Turkey is feeding Lebanon things, weapons of destruction of some sort. It's about to happen. The Lord is about to let loose the Islamic nations to go forth and wreak havoc in Jerusalem, in Israel, in all of it. It is about to happen. I feel that they're going to try to hit Jerusalem. They're not going to go for Gaza or the Strip or anything. They're going to go for Jerusalem. This is what I'm feeling. And I felt like I needed to let people know. The Lord is speaking. If you go to Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12, it says, "Go proclaim the message towards the north. Return, faithless Israel, declares the Lord. I will frown on you no longer, for I am merciful, declares the Lord. I will not be angry forever. Only acknowledge your guilt. Only acknowledge your guilt." The Lord wants me to emphasize that. Acknowledge it. This is only happening because they have turned away from God. They have turned away from Jesus. This is why it's happening. If you continue on after that, it says, "You have rebelled against the Lord your God. You have scattered your favors to foreign gods. Under every spreading tree, you have not obeyed me, declares the Lord." Prepare. God's about to let loose the floodgates, and that boat is sailing.